Good morning, everybody, to English for Channel. I am Nicolas.
And I'm Amy.
We know that you like the interview, so we are going to interview three important and interesting people for three careers of Universidad Nacional de Colombia.
So the first invited is the Professor Alicia Trujillo.
Hello, thanks. I'm very excited for staying this side.
We feel the same with your presence.
Okay, the second invited is the Professor Inés Durana Samper.
Hi, this is something new for me.
We know, Professor.
And the third invited is the Professor Thomas Heinrich Kramer.
I had thought in this time how to read you.
Okay, that was very strange.
Okay, we know that you are very important people and we are very grateful for your presence here. Thanks to you for accompanying us today.
In this occasion, we wanted to know more about your careers and what were your contribution to your professions. So we are going to start the interviews.
Are you ready?
We're super ready.
Where are you from? And when did you born?
I'm from Bogota and I was born in 1938.
I was born in Bogota in February of 1931.
I was born in 1967 in Dortmund, Germany.
Which is your profession and where did you study?
I'm occupational therapist and I study in New York University and I do my magister in the University of Southern California.
I'm nurse. I studied at the National School of Nurses in National University of Colombia and Master of Science in Nursing at Catholic University of America in Washington, and I did my PhD in Industrial Education at Maryland University.
I'm a geologist, more precise, I'm a mineralogist. I did my master in the Technical University of Berlin with specialization in the petrology, geochemistry, geophysics, and mineral research. My doctorate is in the same university.
How long have you been a occupational therapist?
I have been occupational therapist since 1962.
I have been nurse since 1953.
I've been geologist since 1995.
May you explain briefly your profession?
Yes, occupational therapy is a beautiful profession. OT studies the occupational performance of the people and tries to guide the recuperation of the alterations of the occupational performance.
Oh, and what is occupational performance?
Performance is the relation among the person, the context, and the occupation. The occupations are activities with meaning of the person.
Of course, nursing is the science to care at people in all life stages and all contexts to your well. It is to be a super in difficult situations, include the health promotion and the prevention of illness.
Yes, mineralogy is the part of the geology that studies the formation, properties, and structure of minerals, and how they can be used and beneficial for the community.
Why do you think that your profession is important for the people life?
That's very interesting. I think that OT is very important for people's life because a good balance between occupations and time generates a good health in people, and OT can guide this process.
I believe it's important to have somebody to care of you or your family and your community. The nurses try to hold you comfortable, clean, and they try to do all things that are possible for you are very well, not only physically, also mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. They hear you, tell you, support you, explain you everything, stay with you in each moment, and hold your hand when you need. I think that is a really important work.
The progress of societies to stay linked to the use of materials that could be used in their time. How their profits and various use along with their deposits allows a better development of them.
What do you think that is your most famous contribution for your profession?
When I came to Colombia and founded occupational therapy at San Juan de Dios Hospital. In 1966, the Department of Therapies of National University included OT in the department with the name Human Occupation Department.
I was the principal of the National School of Nurses from 1956 to 1958. I worked hard for the National School of Nurses, becoming the nursing faculty from the National University of Colombia. I was its founder, and the first dean from 1958 to 1963.
Studies and collaboration with the Technical University of Berlin and the Pergamon Museum, it was possible to determine the dating of the materials used in Greek and Turkish monuments. These studies allow the advance for the fields and anthropology and archaeology.
What do you think is the most important thing that you did in your career?
I think that the model of desempeño ocupacional realizante is the most important thing that I did in my career as OT.
Oh, great. Can you talk about that?
Sure, the model of desempeño ocupacional realizante talks about the three important components: personal qualities such as spiritual, social, mental, and psychical. The other component are the occupational areas, which are work, play, and self-care. And the last one refers to the characteristics of the context, whether physical, temporal, and sociocultural.
Okay, I organized the nursing service and the first attention to indigenous in Amazonas, Baupés, Guaviare, Chocó, and Urabá with the support of the Netherlands. I formed the first Committee Permanent of Nursing. This after will become in a confine, and I work hard for the public health and the medicine are worthy careers.
As an adjunct professor at the university, I had the opportunity to direct both pregraduate and postgraduate projects. But before coming to Colombia, I could say that it will be the provenance work of Greek and Turkish monument, with a joint research that was not only archived in the museum and the University of Berlin, also has been beloved in the project in Colombia for Tierra Adentro and the ruins of San Agustin.
When you was a professor, what did you used to do in your free time?
I used to read a lot of about OT of the other countries, and I used to collaborate in research setbacks.
My free time. I have liked to tell stories and experience. I used to travel and spend time with my family and the communities, and I used to read a lot too.
I used to stay in my office or in the group investigation GEMA, working about my themes of interest. Well, I still do it.
If you can come back to be professor, what would you like to do in the university?
I would like to do all for create the Magister in Occupational Science because I think that this is very important part of the occupational performance and for the progress of occupational therapy.
I would like to create more programs for nursing, bring masters, doctorates, and postdoctorates. I would like to work for the recognition of nurse qualities in the society.
Well, I'm still a professor at the university, but I would like help to the students that have interest indicate their professional life to the study of mineral deposits and economic geology.
Thank you for come to this interview.
Goodbye.